What's up, Money Squad? It's your boy here, J Money, and I just got done rewatching season 2 of Stranger Things, and this is my review. I remember when this season came out, it was actually what really got me into watching the show, because I was already behind on it, right? Like I said in my last review, I thought Stranger Things was overhyped, that overhyped Netflix show, and that happens a lot with Netflix shows with a lot of people. And that's how I was feeling with Stranger Things, but Stranger Things 2 was what really got me into it. I was like, a new season came out, might as well. And that's when I watched season 1 and then ended up right after going to season 2. And after rewatching it, I was a little surprised about, this season is got some weak spots to it. And I rewatched this season, I watched the season in total 2 different times, season 2. This is my 3rd time doing it. And I remember liking it more. And I guess, when you get to the 3rd rewatch, it's really not as good and you really get to see the flaws. And that's probably with most things. But, I really enjoyed season 1 and there wasn't really much flaws I've noticed. In season 2, I noticed a good bit of flaws. What really carries this season is the characters. The characters are the biggest thing that carry it. Like I said, Stranger Things just has amazing characters. And just, there's some parts where their dialogue is kind of shitty. It's kind of cringe, or just like that simple, average dialogue. But there's some good character development here, obviously, with Steve, with the kids. I love that. That's where you really fall in love with Steve, at least I did. I loved everything with Hopper and Eleven, how that ended up. And, dude, the whole scene where they're at the Hawkins lab, with the Demogorgon dogs, was all sick stuff. That shit was low-key kind of fucking scary. And I loved it. All of that was dope. But, dude, that episode, I think, what was it, episode 7? Where Eleven goes and finds, her sister. I do not like it at all. And you know what, I'm going to be honest with you, I've never liked it. I don't. It ruins the vibes. Like, besides her getting there to Chicago, after that, it ruins the vibes. It's like, dude, give me back the Hawkins. I want to give me back with the group. This is fucking up the vibes of the show. Like, that's just what I think. I think there's some decent things with it. Her seeing Mama and everything, and I think that's sweet and stuff. And there was some cool moments. I even like this, the sisters' powers. I think that's cool. But I don't know. I just feel like it's just probably the most weakest episode in Stranger Things, at least. Definitely the weakest one out of all 4 so far. But I still liked it though, and it's really because of those characters that Stranger Things just does so well. So tell me what you guys thought about this season in the comments below.